Most K-pop auditions self-introductions fail before the performance even starts, and it's usually because of the same reasons. I've watched enough K-pop auditions to tell you this. Your intro matters more than you think. If you don't already know me, my name is Ivy. I've been dancing self-taught for about 7 years, and I coach people on how to improve their K-pop dancing and their K-pop auditions. I recently held a mock audition where I was able to look at so many different self-introductions for K-pop auditions, and it really allowed me to have some insight into what you guys are doing and what you think matters in a K-pop audition versus what actually matters. But before we start, make sure you go follow me on TikTok and Instagram because we are a lot bigger over there. And if you are better with short form content and quick K-pop audition or dance tips, I advise you to go over there and just follow me. You can follow me at Yivy Dance Scene on both platforms. So yeah, let's get into the video now. Filming and setup and visuals are important. Setup and your filming are going to be important for your audition and your self-introduction to look clean and nice and put together. So if you're gonna film in a certain area, I'd say film on a wall. So any wall in your house that is like a solid color like white. I would say white is probably gonna be the best because it looks the best. Like black could make your face look a lot like it could make you look tired, and then I know a lot of people have different colored walls in their house, but I think white or like maybe a cream color is going to be the best, and a clean wall, so nothing on the wall, just a plain white wall. And I would say no clutter, no distractions. Like if I were to film my self-introduction right here, I have a wall full of anime characters and pictures of myself, and that's probably not the best thing to have in the back of your self-introduction. So if you really are going to film a self-introduction, you want it to look clean, put it on a clean white plain wall. Now for framing is important as well because you don't want it to be a full body type of thing, because just to introduce yourself you don't need to show your full body. So I'd say like almost like here, how I'm filming this video, chest up. Really, you're just introducing yourself. All you need to do is see your face basically, and make sure you have a good posture. Please have good posture, because it can look really bad if you don't have good posture. So you can be sitting or standing, it doesn't matter. Make sure you look directly into the camera because K-pop judges are usually looking for how comfortable you are on camera and how natural it is for you. If it's not natural, if it seems forced, if you start talking in like a professional voice like, oh, hi, my name is Ivy and no, just speak normally, speak naturally. They want to see how natural and comfortable you can be on camera. So it is important to just let loose as well and not be so uptight and scared and nervous. You know, the best thing is that nobody's in the room with you. You're sitting in front of a camera and you're talking to a camera. It's an inanimate object. It's not judging you. No one's judging you, at least yet. So just film the video naturally. Clothing is a big thing, and I get this question a lot. What should I wear in my K-pop audition? What should I wear in my self-introduction? And for specifically a self-introduction, I would say same thing as the wall, kind of solid color shirt, plain, no like hard graphics or anything like that, just a plain white shirt would be great, or a plain black shirt. It could also be maybe a colorful shirt if you want, like a plain pink shirt if you think that brings out some tones in your face and makes you look better. That could be good as well, that could be fine. Just like a solid color shirt. Try not to have any graphics on it, any writing on it, I would say. The overall vibe is just simple, professional, clear. That's how you want the visual in your self-introduction to look. Think of almost like how models take their digitals or their headshots. Think of it like that clean white background, the clean look, the way they wear their hair and their makeup, and that's what I'm gonna get into next about whether or not you should wear makeup in your audition. Again, I did get this question a lot, and I just actually made a video on my TikTok about this, whether or not you should wear makeup in your K-pop auditions, because it is something people ask all the time, especially for your self-introduction. Do you wear makeup? So what I would say is, if you want to wear oh my gosh, I just had a stroke. If you want to wear makeup, you can. Like, there's no problem with it. There is, actually, let me not say that. There is problems with it. But if you want to wear makeup, there's nothing wrong with wanting to wear makeup. If you don't feel like you look your best without makeup, that's okay. That's definitely okay. If you're like going in for a second or third round, in the audition and they say do not wear makeup, then definitely don't wear makeup. Listen to what they say. But if you want to wear makeup in that first round of an online audition or even an in-person audition, you can. But here are some rules, okay? So keep it minimal and keep it natural. You don't want to go in with a heavy full face of makeup. You almost want it to look like you're not wearing any makeup at all. So you want to keep it that clean where it's like a no makeup look. You don't look like you have anything that's different from how your natural face looks. So it doesn't change the shape of your face. It doesn't change the way your features look. Keep your unique features when you are doing your makeup. Keep it very minimal. Keep it very natural. Don't change your face. And don't wear a filter. I feel like I have to say that because in the mock audition, so many people submitted videos and they had filters on. Like, don't wear a filter, please. That is like the quickest way to like just have them not watch your video if they put it on and you have a filter on. Just don't make it obvious, you know, some tinted lip balm, that's okay. A little bit of concealer, that's your skin tone, or a tiny bit of blush, that just anything that's natural and looks like you. With your hair, I'd say neat, styled nicely. You can wear your hair out and down, you can wear it slicked back, you can wear it in a ponytail. You can wear your hair usually however you want. Just make sure it looks clean and natural and neat. Like you don't look crazy, like you just rolled out of bed. Like it's important to look professional and put together when you are filming a self-introduction because you are introducing yourself and that's like common courtesy. This next one is optional, but I do think you could wear accessories as well. Like those small necklaces that like maybe have like a little heart on the end or something like that. Like if you want to wear some jewelry that complements your face, like whether it's gold or silver, if you feel like it complements you, just keep it subtle and clean. Now let's get to the contents of your self-introduction because that's really all that matters. Not all that matters, but it's mostly what matters. So the content of your self-introduction is really what matters a lot. So let's talk about that because you guys don't. Nah. What to say? What do you say? It's a very important question. What the hell do I say in my self-introduction? So first, when you started out, a lot of people try to pile in so much information about themselves. They say their name, their age, their nationality. Then they start listing their height and weight, random aspects about themselves, like their shoe size and shit. Like, no. The only things you should really be saying is your name, your age, and your nationality maybe. Don't include your height or weight. That's already going to be on your form and stuff. You don't have to say all that stuff. You could just say, hi, my name is Ivy. I'm blank years old and I'm from here. Introducing yourself. Prior experience. So prior experience is something you want to include in your self-introduction. Just the things that you've done before in your life. So prior experience is so important. And a lot of people ask me, what if I don't have prior experience? Sometimes anything works. Like sometimes if you don't have prior experience, that's fine. You can just introduce yourself and talk about the next things that I'm going to say. But everybody has prior experience. There's some things that you think may not matter, but they actually do matter a lot. So only include credible and relevant evidence or experience. Why did I say evidence? Like we're proving something. Only reliable and credible experiences. So years of dance training, vocal training, rap training, something like that would work. If you can play an instrument, if you have produced music, if you write songs, if you've done competitions and performances, things like that allow them to see the things that you've done before, and it makes you a little bit more credible. There's things that they've done before, they've been on stage, they've trained before. So that's just less things that the company has to do. They don't have to train you as much. They don't have to do as much. They don't have to spend as much money on you because you kind of already have some talent. So producing, songwriting, composing, figure skating, acting, singing, dancing, literally anything. If you have prior experience with any of those, use it. Any discipline involving stage presence and being on stage. And avoid things like, oh, I did a school talent show. Like nobody cares. Nobody cares that you did a school talent show. That's not really credible or reliable. Or like, imagine somebody saying, oh, I have 5 years of dance training versus you saying, oh, I did a school talent show. Like it's just babyish, to be honest. Or like vague claims also. I see a lot of people do this. Oh, I'm hardworking. I'm a skilled person. I have very good social skills. How are you going to prove that? by in your introduction saying, oh, I'm hardworking, I'm a hardworking person, that's why you should accept me. No, it's just a claim. You have no way to prove that. So saying I'm hardworking, it's not going to do anything for you. Now, languages. Languages are very important because so many people ask me this question: can I do my self-introduction in my native language?
No.
Well, you can, but you shouldn't. I wouldn't recommend it. Really only the languages that are used in K-pop audition self-introductions are English and Korean, and sometimes Japanese or Chinese, but not really. So the default is usually English. If you can do it in English, then do it in English. If you can do it in Korean, do it in Korean. But don't try to do it in like another language, because a lot of times these judges, they're not going to be able to understand you. Like, they're going to be like, I don't know what language you're speaking. But you can list out languages that you're fluent in as well. So if you can list your native language. If you are fluent in other languages, that would work as well. And that's a really good thing to have as well. So only languages you're fluent in. Like, if you're like, oh, I can speak a little bit of Korean, like, you're just taking up time and it doesn't fucking matter. If you can speak only a little bit of it, there's no point of telling them that, because it's like, who cares? They could test that. They could be like, oh, introduce yourself in Korean, and you're sitting here on the spot like, I don't know how to do that shit. Especially when you get to the second and third round and you're on a video call or you're in person. They're like, oh, you said you were fluent in Korean. Okay, go ahead and introduce yourself in Korean. Then you're gonna be shitting in your pants. Okay, now we get into motivations. So why did you want to do this audition? Like, if we were in an audition and I'm the judge and you are the auditionee or the trainee, and I ask you, why did you want to do this audition? Why did you get into K-pop? Why are you interested in this? What would you say? Whatever you said is probably wrong. Be specific and genuine. So don't just be like, oh, I saw Blackpink perform and I just thought it was really amazing and cool, and I just thought I wanted to do that. And you're probably like, wait, I think that's a good response. No, it's not. It's not a good response. Better angles of that answer to that question would be, okay, I'm asking the question, why did you want to get into K-pop? Why are you doing this audition? What are your motivations? What are your dreams? One day I got into K-pop. I started listening to the music, and I watched a lot of K-pop performances, and I just thought, all these idols, they seem so hardworking, and they're going through their schedules, and they're doing so many different shows. And when you watch the shows, they're all performance ready. They have amazing stage presence and amazing star quality, and you just always want to watch them. And I thought it would be amazing if I could be in that position because of my prior experience and things that I've done, and to entertain in that way, because I think that's just so beautiful. Something like that was like a little embellished, it was like a little embellished. But don't just be like, oh, I just watched a K-pop performance and I thought it was really cool. Like, nobody gives a fuck. Every other trainee says that. Every single other trainee says that. Every single one. They have an ability to command large audiences. Like, you can even say something like that. The length and structure. A lot of people get up in arms about this. Oh, how long do I make my self-introduction? I don't know. Like, how long does it need to be? Max 1 minute, max 1 minute 15. Like, not super long. You should not have an audition self-introduction that's like 3 minutes long. Like, anything over 1 minute is like pushing it. Keep it short, keep it sweet. If you need to refilm it and keep refilming it until you have it perfect, do that. And only include things that matter. Don't just be like, oh, like, I'm in this grade. Like, nobody gives a fuck. I don't care. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Casting directors are not sitting through your long intros. They do not care. They do not care. The final mindset that you can take away from this video is, when you're filming your auditions, look put together. Not overdone, not underdone, just look put together. Calm, confident is so much better than trying too hard. Don't try to be like, oh, I did this and I did this, oh, like this and this. Just be confident, be natural. Don't try to force things and sound like you're smart or something. You're really not smart, and it's not good to try to embellish the fact that, don't try to make yourself seem like you're better than you are. Well, do that, but don't try to, like, you know what I mean? Clean visuals, clear experience equals passing. Or good self-introduction. Clear experience to things that you've done before. And if you haven't done anything before, that's okay. You can talk about your aspirations. And everyone should subtly answer the question, why are you not the average trainee? So everything that you say in your audition, it should be kind of setting you apart. I'm glad to be back on YouTube, and if you like this video, make sure you like it. Make sure you subscribe, because I will be coming back here on YouTube way more often, go follow me on TikTok, go follow me on Instagram. I'd love to see you over there following me. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope you pass your K-pop auditions, because there's a lot of those going on. And if you have any content ideas that you want me to film, drop them down below. If you have any questions, drop them down below. And I do coaching. If you're interested in that, you can go to my website at eivdancing.bigcartel.com. A little preview of the things that I do. I do personal dance analysis, which is $10. You send me a couple videos of your dancing. I judge them, tell you how you can improve over the next 6 weeks, give you a 6-week plan. Same thing, but in audition form. So I review your audition, tell you how you can improve, and tell you what you can do for the certain K-pop companies that you are auditioning for. And then I do 4-week coaching, which is $50, I believe, which is really cheap, but I'm not trying to take your money. I'm just trying to help you guys. Like, I don't care. And that is 4 weeks of being able to do video calls with me, send me all the dances that you're working on. And it's usually for people who are really, really honing in on their K-pop auditions and dancing, actively auditioning, and really wanting to improve and pass their auditions. So yeah, if you're interested in that, you can go to my website at eivdancing.bigcartel and book those there. So yeah, hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.